What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and I am bringing you another one of my K-drama recaps slash discussions, opinion type things. This time we're going to be doing episode number 3 for High School Love On. As I said in episode 2, I will be coming back for the next one. And here we are. I just watched it today because this is actually the day that it gets, was uploaded and subs were finished. I do have to thank the team. I don't even remember what the team name is, but the group of people over on Viki who are doing the subs for the show and all that stuff voluntarily, I would say. So I do appreciate it. If you don't know where to watch the show, Viki is a great place to do it. You got subs in English and many other languages. The link directly to the show's page on that site is going to be down in the description. I am not paid to endorse them. I swear to God. They don't even know that I exist, but it's a great site. It's free. You get there's ads if it's free, but you use premium, or if you do a lot of contributing to making subs and all that stuff, then you can get access to tons of other stuff. But that's not the point. We're gonna go straight into the discussion of episode number 3. So episode number 2, we left off with Hyun drowning in the pool because one of the bully kids of the class kind of kicked him in as he was trying to grab one of those water boards that was in the pool because he's cleaning up after class, and he's drowning. So the episode kicks off with a little bit before, where a couple minutes before where episode 2 ended. And, he ends up in the pool and he's drowning, and then he's kind of just passed out. And you've got Seul Bi who jumps in to try and save him, which she doesn't do a terribly good job at doing it. She tries her best, but she's not quite successful. But you do have Sung Yeol who comes in later to help out, and he does end up saving them, or saving Hyun. And in the process of doing that, he did lose his key necklace, which was something that his mother gave to him at some point, which we don't know who his mother is, although during the whole time where he's lost his necklace, there was a shot of Sung Yeol's stepmother, I should say, who's got a similar sort of necklace that's a lock sort of thing, right, which looks like the key from Hyun's necklace would fit in there, and it's kind of a matching set. So kind of leads me to believe that Sung Yeol's stepmother is Hyun's mother, and they're family. So there's that. That's a thing that gets introduced in this episode. The series at the moment, the first 3 episodes, has gone quite slow in terms of plot progression, because it's the beginning of the series. They're more or less just setting up the different storylines. We've set up the rivalry or friendship between Hyun and Sung Yeol. We've set up any sort of relationship between Seul Bi and Hyun as well, and Seul Bi and Sung Yeol as well. And we also have the backstory of, is Hyun and Sung Yeol's stepmother, or are they family? Are they a mother and son? We don't know yet, although pretty sure that they are at some point. But also in this episode, Seul Bi does start school. She makes quite a grand entrance as she comes into class and then bites the bully who is harassing Hyun and she bites him on the arm in an attempt to separate him, which is obviously successful, because who likes biting people? Who likes it? Who likes being bit? I don't like being bit, especially when I don't ask for it. But yeah, it's interesting. And then she reveals that she lives with Hyun, which naturally causes quite a stir amongst the classmates, and it ends up making the girls in the class quite jealous, because obviously Hyun is quite popular amongst the girls in terms of we want they want to date him, or they would like to date him, and is a perfect setup for some sort of rivalry between all that. And it actually does kind of kick off the whole, the girl bully of the class and all that stuff. They decide that they're going to bully Seul Bi purely because she lives with Hyun. And that's the reason why. And, it's is a thing. And it's so that's kind of set up a story that's going to probably progress and all that stuff. And we kind of make the first step in that when they're at PE, they're doing their athletics sort of class, and they knock Seul Bi down, and then they're just hitting her with the ball over and over and over again. And then Hyun comes in and blocks one of the throws where the girl just like absolutely wound up like she's a baseball pitcher and was about to just clock her right in the face. And throw the ball straight at Seul Bi's face. And he steps in, takes the hit for her, and then takes her outside to say like, look, they're bullying you. Don't just sit there and take it. And I don't know what exactly that starts, but it's a thing. Well, they end up getting punishment, and maybe this is kind of the start of Seul Bi liking Hyun. Does Hyun like her back in some way? Who knows? Maybe it's possible. Maybe he doesn't. But we do know for sure that Sung Yeol, for some reason, has some sort of attraction to Seul Bi for whatever reason. We don't know for sure what or why. I can't say for sure anything. I don't really have any sort of ideas running through my head at the moment either, but still plenty of time for those sorts of things to develop. And towards the end of the episode, Sung Yeol finds the necklace for Seul Bi. She says that it's her necklace instead of Hyun's, and he finds it. He's got it. He's at his house. His stepmother sees it, and she wants to know whose that is, and so he won't tell her, obviously, because Sung Yeol doesn't like her very much. They don't have a very good relationship, and so he won't tell her. And so when Sung Yeol goes to meet Seul Bi to give her the necklace, his stepmother follows him to see who it belongs to. And I don't know. I really kind of hope that she doesn't think that Seul Bi is her daughter, because that it could be the misunderstanding. Although I don't really think that she does think that, since she does ask Hyun at some point when they run into each other at the grocery store, "What is your name again?" Because maybe. She wants to know whether or not himself is her son, because he's the owner of the necklace, and he knows, and she actually does realize that Seul Bi actually isn't the one who it belongs to, but it's actually Hyun. So there's that, and the whole event with Sung Yeol returning the necklace kind of turns into a small date. In a way, it's not really a real date, but it kind of has sort of date aspects of it. They kind of, I don't know, you could say that they kind of bond a little bit. Not a whole lot, tiny bit. But is that. And then the episode ends. The episode ends, right, with Seul Bi meeting Hyun on a bridge, the bridge. I believe that this is the same bridge at the beginning of the show where he was walking her back home when it was raining while she was out. When he told her to go away the first time, and so she left him, was out on her own, and he comes back and gets her, and they're walking home, and this is the same bridge. So they meet each other because Hyun is out looking for her since she hasn't come back yet, and he's worried. And they meet, and she gives him his necklace, and then the other angel person, who I'm assuming has some sort of relationship in some way, whether they're whether he likes Seul Bi or something else like that. They're kind of close. You would imagine, or you imagine that he thinks he's kind of close to her, and something like that. And well, he's there watching the two of them. Seul Bi sees him and runs off to go and say what's up, say hi, and Hyun turns and looks, and that's the end of the episode. So does he actually see this guy, or does he not? Ooh, interesting things are about to be revealed next week, because unfortunately we only got one episode a week, which is a thing. I don't predict it's whatever. It doesn't make any difference. It's great. One episode a week, 2 episodes a week doesn't really make much of a difference, but I would rather there be 2, because sometimes you just want more, don't you? And you wish that it would come in a bit faster. But so yeah, we've got that. So really, what is gonna happen? I don't know. I kind of think that Hyun is actually able to see this other angel guy who is hanging around Seul Bi a lot. that he's actually visible to him. Who knows why? Probably because he's having a bit of, close contact with Seul Bi, and some of, not really her powers and all that stuff, but some of the characteristics that she had as being an angel and all that stuff are kind of rubbing off on him a little bit, maybe. That could be a thing. Or maybe it's all stemming from the whole incident where she saved him from dying when he was falling off the building. Could be that as well. Who knows? We'll have to find out in the next episode. So that's all I got. I really got to wrap this up because I'm running out of space on my SD card. So we're going to end it off with a couple of questions. Two questions. One, like, what do you think that Woo Hyun and Sung Yeol's stepmother's relationship is? Are they, mother and son? Are they not? Something else? I want to know. Lee, let me know that one. And second, do you think that Woo Hyun can actually see the angel, the angel guy? Do you think that he can actually see him, or can he not really? That's also going to be an interesting thing. So leave those answers, your responses down in the comments. You can do that, or you can leave them for me on Twitter at ManWorkerGames. The link to my profile is going to be down in the description, so check that out and give me a follow. And that's all I got for this episode. We'll be back for more K-pop vlogs in the near future. So until then, I will see you all later. Goodbye.